science and its basic concepts. As previously said that this lecture is only for the basic concepts in engineering. This lecture is not only useful for engineering diploma and degree, but it is also important for 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th, 11th and 12th standard. Okay, let's come to the point. Today we will discuss about the first point, scalar and vector quantities. Scalar quantities are the quantities which require only magnitude. They doesn't require direction. Example, mass. Second quantity is vector quantity. The quantities which require magnitude as well as direction known as vector quantities. Example, velocity. As let's take the example. The point a body is moving from point A to B. The body is moving from point A to the B. Then if we want to find out its velocity, we must know its direction. So the velocity is a quantity which is classified in the form of vector quantities. Next is units. Units are used to describe the total number of quantities. Remember, units are used to describe the total number of quantities. Every quantity has its own unit. Let's take the example of water. Water can be weighted or measured using a unit like liter. So next is types of units. Which are the types of units? There are the four mainly types of the units. First one is MKS unit, means what? Meter, kilogram, second. Second one is CGS, centimeter, gram, second system. Third one is FPS, means foot, pound, second system. And fourth one is SI system. Actually, in the whole world, SI system is adopted. Next point is mass. Before we study the mass, there is another quantity, that is dimensional analysis. Dimensional analysis is on the basis of unit of quantities, and this is analogous to the, means we have to find out, if we want to prove the two quantities are same, we will find out its unit, we will find out its dimensions, and as per the dimensions we said that this quantity that is same. This one quantity is mass. Mass is a quantity containing matter, means what? It's how many particles are containing in a body. It is represented, means its unit is in kg. Next one quantity is weight. What is weight? We know that the total force acting on a body which is acted towards the CG of a earth is known as weight. The unit of weight is Newton. Remember, this is analogous to the force system, right? Means what? I said that the weight is the total force acting towards the center of gravity of earth. Means it is a type of a force. What is the unit of force? It is a Newton. So the unit of a weight is also Newton. Its CGS unit is Di, and MKS unit is kgf. Next one is there are the two terms, distance and displacement. This is very important for 9th standard actually. What is distance and what is displacement? Distance is a total distance covered by a body within a specific period, is known as distance, and displacement is a total shortest distance. It is the shortest distance between initial point to the final point within the given timing, is known as displacement. Now see, on the basis of distance and displacement, we will get the two quantities. That is, the first one is the speed and second one is the velocity. On the basis of distance, change in distance upon timing. If we will take the ratio of change in distance to the timing, we will get speed. As we know that distance is a scalar quantity, so speed is also a scalar quantity. And second one is this on the basis of displacement. Change in displacement upon timing is the ratio is velocity. So displacement is in a vector quantity. So velocity is also a vector quantity. The unit of speed and velocity is meter per second, because it is a ratio of distance to the timing. Okay, are you understand it? Next one is acceleration. What is acceleration? Acceleration, it is the ratio of change in velocity to the timing. Remember, acceleration is the ratio of change in velocity to the timing. Therefore, its unit is meter per second square. Next one is jerk. Jerk is the ratio of change in acceleration to the timing. So its unit is meter per second cube. Now see, we know that in the 12th standard we was studying that there is a one chapter is derivative, right? Differentiability means what? Derivative of v upon timing means derivative of velocity with respect to time is equal to acceleration, and integration of acceleration with respect to time is velocity. These are the two terms. Actually, this is a mathematical form, so we will if we given the exam of competitive exam, then it is very needed. It is very important. Next one is moment. What is moment? It is a multiplication of force and the perpendicular distance. Then momentum. Momentum is equal to mass into velocity. Next one is, there are the 2 points, center of gravity and center of mass. Very important. Remember, never forget this concept. Center of gravity means it is a point where all the gravitational force of a body is to be acted. Remember, this center of gravity and center of mass are assumptions. They are not exactly same, but we will assume that the point at which the total weight of a body is to be acted is known as center of gravity, and the point at which total mass of a body is to be concentrated is known as center of mass. Now see, when the center of gravity is displaces, the body can't be in a stable form. Its example is when we will stand vertically in a straight way, because our body's center of gravity is coincide with the center of gravity of Earth. But when we will try to stand inclinedly, we can't stand for a more time, because the center of gravity of our body is not coincide with the center of gravity of Earth. This is why we are not standing inclinedly for a more time. Next one is kinematical equation. This is very important. Remember, there are the three kinematical equations for a linear movement. There are the two types of movement. First one is a circular movement, and second one is a linear movement. We will study now the linear movement. There are the three kinematical equations. First one is V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, and third one is V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. If you want to this formula, please pause and remember these formulas. First kinematical equation is equal to V is equal to U plus AT, where V is a final velocity of a body, U is equal to initial velocity of a body, A is the acceleration due to gravity, and T is the timing. Second one is S is equal to UT plus half AT square. S is the displacement, means if a particle starts a motion, then the displacement of a particle is known as S. S is equal to UT plus half AT square. It is the second kinematical equation, and third one is a V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. These are the three kinematical equations. As you are using these three equations, we can you can solve any linear moment problem. Okay, there is no problem in it. But we will consider the sign convention. Sign convention is very important, that positive is plus, right side is positive, left side is negative, upward is positive, downward is negative. These all the assumptions we made. This is not right, means what? If we take the positive, right side is positive, this is not a compulsion, but we will assume the assumptions so that our process must be a simple.